Women nowadays are very underestimated, especially in work, like being a lawyer, a doctor, anything. If a girl were to be a lawyer, uh, she would not earn the trust of people fast, and the judge would not trust her words or be convinced with her words, and her client would never trust her with the case. And just like how in the Merchant of Venice, if Portia was not just as a boy, the judge would have never let her in, would have never let her speak. Antonio would have never trusted her with his case. Also, a lot of people do not trust female doctors to make any decision. Like if it's a life and death situation, and the only doctor there is a female, they would almost immediately request another doctor to do that decision or to do that surgery, because they do not trust females enough to operate on the patient. Just like how in the Merchant of Venice, Portia and her dad did not trust Portia enough to make Portia choose the man that she loved, because he thought that Portia, always the man that she would love, would only want her for her money.
All women have a very important role in life. They're considered to be half of the society. They're supposed to have equal rights as women, and they're supposed to live with dignity throughout their whole entire life. Throughout history, women have always faced so many challenges, and they have always been discriminated, if not by the government, but also from society, by denying them or not giving them the rights that they should already have. Throughout the 16th century, which was the Renaissance period, women were most likely handed a husband to them, a husband that they haven't chosen, or they were always controlled by their parents. Just like how Portia was handed a husband to her that she did not choose by her father. Even after her father died, he was still in control of who she married and in control of her. This shows like the whole genre of women's underestimation. Women weren't raised by the way that made them have dignity. Just like how Portia stood by Bassanio even after he told her that he was not only poor but also in debt.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you think that it is a good thing, it's fair for men to get paid more than women?
Of course not.
Why?
Because women do the same thing that men do. So why would they get paid more?
Okay. Do you think that it is a good thing for women to get married while they're still young?
Okay, it depends on the woman. But for me, no. She has a career that she has to fulfill first, and she has a lot of things to do before getting married.
Okay, do you think that there are more women that work more than men?
Yeah. Because that's how we're built, huh?
Okay,
Hi.
do you think that it's fair for men to get paid more than women?
It's not fair for men to be paid more than women, but however, I'm not sure if this is happening. Everybody keeps complaining about it.
Okay.
And I don't know if the men are paid more because they are men or because, they might have more experience. So I'm biased for it.
Do you think that there are more women in the world that work more than men?
That are women who work more than men?
Yes.
Yeah. Sure, there are women who work more than men. There are children who work more than women. So yes, it's a broad topic we can never end it.
Okay. Do you think that it's a good thing for women to get married when they're young?
No, I don't think so. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't let her marry young.
Why?
Why? Because a woman, first of all, should be able to be strong and independent, so she can make the right choices, so she can be respected, so she can be able to do whatever she wants to do without being afraid that if she does that thing, she might be left out of something or she will not have the financial support and so I definitely go for women to live their life, to get stronger, and then after they might actually go to
أنا بس أفتكر إن الجواز البنات دلوقتي بتتجوز وهي صغيرة دي حاجة كويسة؟
لا طبعا.
قولي لي ليه؟
لأن لازم البنت تتجوز في سن كبير شوية، لأن عشان تبقى تسمع لأهل الجواز وتسمع لأهل المشكلة، ما ينفعش في سن صغير، ولازم تكون واخدة حقها في التعليم
مثلا الست تقدر تمشي لوحدها بالليل في الشارع؟ ماشي. وقفي بس هل تفتكري إن في رجالة بتقبض أكتر من الستات؟ أو دي حاجة كويسة؟ ماشي. وهل يا مس في ستات بتشتغل أكتر من الرجالة؟ ماشي.
لازم يتعبوا ويشوفوا حاجة يعني لازم يتعبوا يشوفوا يشتغلوا كتير عشان خاطر الرجالة واحنا نرتب ربنا يدخلوا مدرسة كويسة يتعلموا كويس يعني.
وهل تفتكري يا مس إن الجواز المبكر اللي هو البنت تتجوز وهي صغيرة دي حاجة كويسة؟ هل يا مس حضرتك تفتكري إن هي حاجة كويسة إن البنات تتجوز وهي صغيرة في سن صغير؟
لا طبعا مش مع كده، لان البنت لما تتجوز في سن صغير ده غلط على صحتها وما بتقدرش تشيل مسؤوليه، ما بتعرفش تفكر، غلط عليها حتى لو حصل حمل او كده، غلط على جسمها، في احتماليه انها ممكن صحتها تتدهور.
هل يا مس تفتكري إن في ستات بتشتغل أكتر من الولاد؟
هو ده طبيعي بما ان احنا عندنا نسبه الاناث في مصر عندنا عاليه جدا، فبتلاقي ان في الشركات او في المصالح الحكوميه او في اي مكان الستات بتبقى اكتر من.
This chart shows the gender pay gap between men and women, and that men get paid more than women, and that's unequal. This chart shows that there are a lot of women in this world that lack equality and they are treated unfairly than men.
Women back then in the 1600s did not have any of the rights they have now. They practically did not even have any rights. They were not allowed to do the most simplest things like drive cars, own property, go to work in the government. They were not even, sometimes women were not allowed to work at all. Like the only work would be housewives, and if they would work anything, it would be helping out their husband in whatever job they worked. But of course nowadays women have the right to work whatever they want as long as it's suitable for them. And also back then women could not be educated at all. Nowadays women could be educated at any time, and some women are also highly educated. Back then most of the time it would be arranged marriages and at a very young age, but nowadays it's very rare when that happens, and women can marry whoever they want whenever they want,